He was just looking straight ahead, singing.
He was in his own zone.
She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. She works hard for the money, so you bet her treat her right. And your kids will come out right. And the moon comes out at night.
Yes.
And the stars, they shine so bright. Like he was.
And you remember all this.
Yeah, that's
He was,
that's just what
he was coming out stuff like that.
So then, of course, everybody in church is laughing. So this guy gets on.
I was laughing hard. Shula was just like,
I was like, God
he's
bless
singing
him.
the word wrong.
I was like, God bless him.
I'm like, that's what you're focused on?
Yeah, yeah. Because I was like, if he's gonna sing it right. So
Sprite and Coke.
I wanted him to sing Centipede, but he got but I couldn't remember so I asked him. Yeah. So we go to that spot.
Still, you're not being loud.
Because we're in a restaurant. I have to use my restaurant voice.
This is your restaurant voice.
I have my inside voice on.
This is my restaurant voice. So we didn't go to 46th and 5th. We was on Madison.
Oh.
Or 5th. We was on Madison or 5th.
There's some Fifth Avenue. There's a real big.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when we went to the corner?
That's what we went to.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So Mike is like, all right, let me see. So he looked in the drawer in the bottom of the camera. He's like, we don't have it. So I'm like, all right. And that's it. Like, we don't have it. And he gonna walk away. So I'm like, do you have any other cameras? And so he's like, no, I'm like, which one do you recommend? And he's like, they all basically, he's like, they all basically do.
You know, this was Shula's last day at work, so I wanted to make it special. So I took out some money from the bank in order to buy a video camera. I wanted to record her last day there while we went out in the office at lunch. But when we went to buy the camera, the sales guy, his name was Mike, he wasn't too happy to be helping us. And it really didn't make Shula too happy to see Mike's lack of enthusiasm. Yeah.
He's like, they all basically do the same thing. Like, he couldn't even, like, they don't have like a training program for them. Like, you just,
A training program.
I mean,
When you see the customer, greet the customer, be nice.
yeah.
No,
yes. Or
he
if you
was.
work in camp, there's no, so then, okay, so then,
No, I think they're supposed to.
yeah,
They're
so
supposed to know, be knowledgeable.
A little bit about what they're
he
doing.
didn't know nothing.
He just started his shift. He just woke up. He was out last night drinking.
But so Mike, so Nando is like, I'm gonna get this one with no help from Mike, because Nando's just like, I'll take it. So then Nando's like, well, I need to get this cord, some cord to connect it to my computer. So he's like, yeah, okay.
And I'm like, could you show me where they're at? And he's like, oh.
Yeah, he's like, oh. Then Nando's like, I need tapes. So I'm like, does he need to buy anything else for this? And he's like, tapes? Like, how are you gonna get that to me?
Like,
if
how
I
dare
know.
you ask?
So then Mike goes to ring everything up. Don't even tell Nando how much it costs. He's like, cash and charge.
Plus, I stopped at the bank to pull, Shula stopped at the bank to get some money
She
out.
said I had negative $24.
So she said, are you sure we got our checks today? And I'm like, yeah, I checked it this morning. So I checked my balance, and mine said my check wasn't in there or anything like that. So then we had an issue with the bank. Even before, we had an issue with... But because they're doing a conversion, it screwed everything up. But
Gary was like, this
the
is
banker
bullshit.
was like, this is some
Client service,
ghetto.
he was like, this is ghetto bullshit. I
And
don't.
your bank?
Yeah.
What
Why might
bank
you
is
want to
this?
take
North Fork.
North Fork.
He was like, this is some ghetto bullshit. I don't understand what's going on.
Anytime the banker tells you this is some ghetto bullshit, it's a
I was
problem.
like,
Well, this is some ghetto whatever. It's a
He
problem.
said that. I was shocked.
Yeah,
a
at the
banker.
bank.
He is not a banker. He was a client service rep.
He still works at a bank. He's a banker.
No, a banker. He's not a banker. He is like a customer service rep. But that's fine. You're right. But you're right. No, you're
A bank
right.
representative.
Like, well, I'm sure if they try to debit, they'll.
No, because I'm about to go over there and fight. I mean, you know how I am.
No, the worst part of the whole thing was I said, I'm having this problem, and he's like, what's your account? And he looks it up. He pulls the screen, and he's like, well, this is how much you have. Shula's sitting right next to me.
I'm like, snaps. I can't run home.
I'm like, and then he said it out loud. He's like, you have X amount now, and everything. I see yesterday you didn't have this much, but you know, and you got 2 deposits this morning, and I'm like, we're not together. Like
Not my wife.
she does not know anything about my situation. But he didn't say anything about her,
Because
man.
he knows sisters don't.
When he brought up her account, he just like slid it over and was like, here's your stuff.
Yep.